Every time I think of you, I know there's something wrong. Like a drum that hits off beat, or like an off-key song. It's like you're not completely there. Look close, you might become aware. Stand back, you just might notice there's a missing piece of the puzzle. Something's wrong about. Something's wrong about. Something's wrong about.
Picture, if you will, little Jimmy, a very shy 8-year-old boy, suddenly being kissed in the playground by a pretty young girl who thinks he's cute. The other kids taunt, sing little ditties about sitting in a tree, and even make crude remarks. Little Jimmy is mortified. And typical of 8-year-old boys, he swears off girls forever. Picture that it's now 2 years later, and very shy little Jimmy is being beaten up in the boys' bathroom by a big 13-year-old, screaming queer and homo and every known variant of Jimmy's cowering, bleeding little body. Now picture the well-meaning faculty that wants to deal with this. Of course, the bully gets suspended for a couple of days and gets counseling. Nothing stops bullying better than a good hug, right? When little Jimmy gets out of the hospital, he learns that his teacher has read the Riot Act to his classmates, and what his teacher believes is politically correct righteous indignation, protecting the rights of a downtrodden gay child. Tolerance is not enough in Jimmy's situation. We must understand that there is nothing wrong with being gay. We must accept Jimmy's homosexuality as a natural state. We must embrace homosexuality, promote it. Who knows, maybe you're gay too. If you try it, maybe you'll like it. Put yourself in that role. How would you want to be treated? The school goes the extra mile for poor little Jimmy and notifies social services to keep an eye on his parents, in case they want to beat him up in the bathroom too. Now there's a file on little Jimmy's parents. Now little Jimmy will be protected from any similar such domestic abuse from an intolerant family. If Jimmy displays so much as a bruise or a scratch from home, he'll be whisked away to the protective arms of institutionalized child care, never to see his family again except on alternate Wednesdays, under supervision. But no matter. Little Jimmy's parents eventually divorce over the nagging issue of which parent passed the gay gene on to Jimmy. From little Jimmy's perspective, he's being sucked into a vortex of confusion, a maelstrom of thoughts and actions that steer him directly into the waiting arms of adult gays, activists, and even pedophiles who camp out at the receiving end of this public school indoctrination into the homosexual lifestyle. Special shout out to music teacher Mr. Anderson. So, little Jimmy, a shy, obedient, impressionable 10-year-old, is learning all the social excuses why he should be gay, yet learning nothing of the potential dire health and welfare consequences. He is becoming another recruit, another pawn in the gay lobby. Personally, I think it's simply criminal that a teacher, a hired public servant, should out any child as being gay, whether or not they actually are gay. I think it's detestable that these public servants are teaching your young children to experiment with life-threatening sexual choices. I think teachers' unions and school boards are betraying our trust by kowtowing to special interest groups and starting our children down a slippery slope of gender confusion, greased by anal lubes and fueled by guilt and misplaced political correctness. Shouldn't our children be protected from bullies? The schoolyard variety, the activist variety, the institutional variety, and the politically correct variety?